Sir Liam Fox.
Mr. Speaker, can I begin also by adding my tributes to Tony Lloyd, one of the most charming and civilised politicians in this House, a model that would do well to be replicated more widely than it sometimes is. It's very clear from the debates in the last couple of days that it is this side and this side only that understands the concept of deterrence when it comes to the honourable lady has had her hysterical say, I will have mine. When it comes to the importance of dealing with illegal immigration. And it's in stark contrast, I have to say, to the intellectual vacuum that now passes for today's Labour Party. On this side, the debate has been entirely about workability of the bill. And there have been some exceptional speeches, if I may single out my right honourable friend for Newark, in those debates in the past couple of days. Now, I don't believe that we should be demonising at any point those who want to get a better future for themselves by seeking asylum or migration to the United Kingdom, a fine, fair, tolerant society that anyone would want to come to. But the principle of territorial assignment, the right to access the national asylum system upon putting foot on land, has already had a coach and horses driven through it by the fact that many of these are not coming from a dangerous country by boat, they're coming from France. And that cannot be tolerated if we are to have control over our borders. And even more important, a point made very frequently by my right honourable friends, is the need to curb the evil of people smuggling and destroy the economic model of those who traffic in this most disgusting trade. And I have to say, Mr. Speaker, political infringements of the ECHR are nothing to the duty to stop people suffocating in lorries or people drowning coming across the Channel, particularly when France is a country that is perfectly willing to ditch the judgments of the ECHR when it suits them, when it comes to deportation. Our deterrent will be even greater if we pass this legislation and can convince other countries to do the same in a synergistic way. Now, this bill may not be everything that everybody wants, but it is much better than what we have today. If I were only to have voted for legislation that I agreed with 100%, my voting record in the past 32 years may have been different from it is today. And I hear those in my own side saying, actually, we can replace this bill with something else. Well, we can't, Mr. Speaker. As you well know, Erskine May says, and I quote, when a bill has been rejected or lost through disagreement, it should not, according to the practice of Parliament, be reintroduced in the same session. This is the one chance that we get to pass this legislation. What we do will be judged by our voters according to their priorities. If we leave tonight with nothing, that judgment will be harsh, or worse, leave us to the cringing mediocrities that make up His Majesty's opposition.